Oh. I really.
Okay, we're in the students channel, the Discord.
Maybe she needs to. She did better than I like.
When I can think it's gonna develop that. So I knew better.
Yeah.
I would not have made an assumption that if I brought the umbrella, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's like the way to ward it off, right? Bring the umbrella, so you have right?
Like brought it yesterday too.
Okay, who's going to?
Yeah, I'm just be like, sorry.
Okay, guys, we need to do the bar.
Yeah.
All right,
Your co-host, yeah, so you should be here.
okay. Um. So I think first of all, for Article 12, I want to thank you again for the work they've done. I think we're pretty close, even for this very short deadline that you've given. We were actually just working on a counter right now. We
Okay.
just won't have the full thing done just right now,
Okay,
and we want to
fine.
respect your time as well. But I'll just run through it really quickly, just so you know what's coming.
Sure.
So essentially, the main changes that we would have is kind of referring to what we had just talked about, which is that we would like to, or I guess let's start with the bottom, actually. The main change is this question of reopening annually. And for us, I think we are okay with reopening once. And you know, if you, at that time, you want to bargain the employee contribution again, we're open to that, but we would want that to be reopened after the health insurance committee has convened and rebid the dental coverage, which is what we were talking about just a bit earlier. Just because I think the plans we have right now really just don't meet the needs. You know, I would be interested to see how many people actually take up the Eagles. I would
Sure.
be amazed if there's even one, but, so yeah, and in any case, the idea would be to kind of, in the same way that, we did with Article 8 in the last CBA, there was in Article 25.3, there was a sub provision which says that it shall be reopened in a certain academic year. So what we've said is that in this academic year, we would start this process to rebid the dental coverage. And then what we're saying at the end here is once that process is done, we would reopen the article again. And the other thing we wanted to change, or not change, basically just as we have a table here outlining the costs. We just wanted to do that for the dental and vision plans. But you know, it's gonna take a bit of time to do all the formatting stuff. So yeah,
So I will say, I do think, and I'll defer to Nadia, I do think there may be a little bit of a legal restraint on whether or not we can guarantee employee paid rates, because it can't mix with pre-tax money. I don't know if we can offer, I don't know if we're legally allowed to.
Yeah, so if Eagles comes back with an increase next year,
I'm not saying I want to do what I'm saying, is I think we may be legally restrained from being able to.
yeah. Yeah, you know, digging.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Yeah.
But that gives us something to work on now to give you an answer.
yeah, if there's a legal thing, we would like
Yeah.
citation.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because it just comes down to whether or not, I don't know how we would pay I don't know how we would pay a post-tax benefit.
So is there a reason why that applies for the dental and not for the health insurance?
Yeah, because the health insurance is allowed to be a pre-tax benefit,
Okay,
and because we control the self-insurance part of it, that's money for money. So we have the ability to, like, if there's an overspend or an underspend, that's sort of, it's fungible sort of within your pay line, for lack of a better sort of term. Because the dental has to be after your tax, after you're taxed on it, there's no way for us to offset that cost because it would be after you pay your taxes.
okay, so,
But we'll-
yeah,
we'll
we'll
do some
take
digging.
your,
We'll
yeah,
do some-
whatever you have, because we were planning to do that for both the dental and vision.
Got it.
Yeah, is that the same issue with vision?
Yeah, because it's gotta be it's a post-tax benefit, because
Okay,
it's
well,
not part of the
we'll-
cafeteria plan, yeah.
We're happy to hear from you about that. I can, obviously, we can't bargain over email, but I can
Yeah.
send you this. I mean,
The
since we've
iteration,
already met.
you're going through it conceptually
Yeah,
now, you just
right.
don't have it, whatever.
So, we're happy to meet over resume, you know, next week. I don't think we'll have the rooms and stuff.
No, it's
so-
understandable,
Yeah.
understandable. Are you thinking like Thursday at this slot might be a workable time, or are you gonna get back to us on when you?
For
can do
me,
it?
Thursday is bad.
Okay,
I think we might have to, figure out on our side and
that's fine.
let you know.
That's
What's
fine.
what, you have a certain availability?
I mean, you're probably gonna get a mix of people from this side. I mean, frankly, for this next one, I'm most concerned that we get a time that works for Nadia in case she has
Yeah,
questions to answer for you all. So it's gonna be, you know, I think it's critical that Nadia's here. I'll make sure I'm here. You know, I prefer the whole team be here, but again, because
Yeah.
of the timing, if we have less on our side and you have enough people to go, we'll make it work.
yeah, and you know, I mean, I think, you know, we would also like to see our GAs get better coverage in the coming years. So like, you know, we're not against this timeline.
Right, I get it.
It's just a question of sorting out these details.
Right, what about, were there any other major areas that you guys
That's it.
need to work on?
That's all,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Article 10, I think we didn't even get to discuss
No,
that.
no, I understandable. I just, you all had said that you had wanted them before you really were willing to sort of come back
Yes.
comprehensively,
This gives us-
so we wanted to make sure that you had both. All right, so we'll wait to hear from you. We'll wait to hear from you all in terms of when you can meet. And like I said, we'll try to make ourselves available. And we will look into,
I'll do my research on
the-
it and
the
send it. If
post-tax.
there's a legal thing, then we'll make sure. I
the
can put that
post-tax
on the agenda.
Okay, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course.
And we will be, and like I said, if you send that to us, I'll make sure that we're ready to sort of get down to the final, hopefully, when we get together, we'll be able to hopefully sort of hammer out the last part.
That would be great. Yeah, that would be.
Awesome. Thank you, guys, and thank you again for your patience.
Good luck when you guys start school. Is it Monday, next Monday?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
My daughter's an undergrad, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest before all the.
I'll get rest. You want to get rest?
But thank you.
Have a very nice.